Well, good morning, everybody. We are definitely not coming out here tonight. They're saying a wintry mix, and we are at a higher elevation, and it's all downhill off of the mountain. So we will be going, I don't know, either find a camp spot at a lower elevation, or we may even stay in town tonight. We'll see what the weather's like when I get out of work. But it's supposed to be rainy, possible freezing rain, snow, all those fun things. And we don't want to be at elevation. So wait until my Garmin comes on to tell me, well, I think I'm about 600 feet up. No, I'm like 800 feet up. So, yeah, we're not staying up here tonight. I don't have to be to work real early in the morning, which is a good thing. So I may just stay at a lower elevation campsite that I know of. But if it's nasty, we'll just stay in town. So that's the plan for the tonight, because we don't want to be driving without any kind of tractional tires on icy roads, because this van does not do well in ice. It's heavy, and it just doesn't like the ice. Last year there was one day, and that was the day I decided I'm getting studded tires, that it had freezing rain, and I was going like 20 mile an hour, and I couldn't stop. There was no stopping going down those slight descent I had from that area. So we will not be up here tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, like I said, I'm 800 feet up from a lower camp spot. Yeah. Nope. Homie ain't going to play that one today. Or tonight. The girl in her tent didn't come back yesterday. Feeling sleeping in the tent. A little chilly up here. And we had about the same difference this morning, about 6 degrees between the two sensors. Again, I had the heater on most of the night. Just had the exhaust fan on low. We will see where we end up tonight. But okay, I'm getting ready to get on the main road. Hopefully today is not as hectic and nerve-wracking as yesterday was. Okay, we will see you on the flip side. All right, well, we're off work. It's cold, but it's not raining, and it's not really that ominous looking. We're not going to go up in elevation. We're gonna stay low, but instead of staying in town, we're gonna go to a little spot I got. Hopefully it's not packed. If it's completely packed, I don't know what we'll do. Make a decision when we get there. But yeah, I may regret going out of town tonight if it does freezing rain, but I'll be like 700-800 feet lower than I've been, and the weather says 37 down at this elevation all night. So I don't buy it. It's because it's 42 degrees out right now, but it looks like it's supposed to stay the same. I doubt it. But we're gonna go check the other spot out. see what happens. Worst comes to worst, we go somewhere else, right? But it's not raining, so I'd like to sit outside. And in town, I can't sit outside. Because to me, that's just completely wrong. People park and then set up camp in town, you know what I mean? Out in the woods, but not on the side of a road, you know what I mean? All right, let's head to our little spot and see what we find. Okay, folks, we're at camp. This place is busy, really busy. I got a decent spot, though, and there were a couple other decent spots, so that's fine. I could have a fire if I wanted to, but I don't like where I would have to bury the ashes. So I'm not going to have one tonight. I am going to leave the curtain open. I put the window coverings in. That will actually keep it a little cooler in the van and allow me to run the heater all night long. I probably just have to crack the exhaust vent. I won't have to turn it on, I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. But again, I got to remember how I do my winter. You know, what works. But we stopped and we filled up the diesel heater. We got ourselves a giant bag of M&Ms. So when I wake up in the middle of the night, I got something to snack on. Got some Pringles. I got more snacks up here than I need, but nothing's been sounding good when I'm in the snack mood. And got some butter. I stopped and grabbed just a Marie Callender's TV dinner, turkey, veggies, potatoes. Figure that'll make a nice little dinner for tonight after I get situated outside for a little while. But you can definitely tell if I went up in elevation that it would be rainy and snowy, because it kind of looks like it in the mountains. Down here, though, it's pretty nice. It's just chilly. 43 degrees last I saw. But that's fine. Again, that diesel heater is way overpowered for this van. I don't remember the low in the winter last year. I know it was in the negative teens at least, maybe 20s. And it was toasty warm in here no matter what. And it was still just running on, its low setting. It starts out fast and then goes to low and stays there. I did have the temp set a little higher, obviously, in the wintertime. Right now it's set for 8 degrees Celsius. And I think I did it like 10 degrees or something like that. 8's low as you can set it. So whenever the diesel heater hits 8 degrees, it goes to standby low. But if it starts pulling colder air, it'll bump up. So, yeah, we'll leave it at 8 degrees. I'll put in right here what 8 degrees Celsius is for everybody. But okay, I'm going to get some camp clothes on, and I'm going to go sit outside and enjoy the evening for a little while before I have dinner and go to bed. So we'll see what we come into. I'll probably show you when I leave how busy this place is in the morning. Again, I don't have to get up that early. But all right, we'll see what happens. Oh, there was a really good spot right over there. And when I parked here, I'm like, I like this spot. My opening is against trees and stuff. Privacy. There was a spot across from me. It looked really nice. And as I started walking over there, the guy next door has a generator running, and I'm like, nope. I'm not listening to that, especially if he's going to run it all night. So, this is where we're at. All right, folks. By the time I got set up, it was too dark to even show you a picture. Like I said, I was going to show you in the morning. Probably just going to cook my dinner and go to bed. There's a girl like 10 foot behind me. There's somebody that's 10 foot in front of me. So, yeah, I probably would have just rather stayed in town tonight, being so cramped like this. But at least I got to sit outside for a little while, which is nice, because I love the outdoors. I like the fresh air. I like to be outside, not always inside the van. But I didn't want to film outside because the person that's right behind me is in a metal pop-up tent on top of I don't know what kind of vehicle it was. I couldn't see. It was dark. Maybe a Subaru. Not sure. But yeah, I'm probably just going to eat dinner and lay in bed, relax. Hopefully it doesn't drop real bad and get icy in the morning. But like I said, I don't have to be to work really early in the morning. So should be fine either way. Excuse me. So, all right. I guess that's a wrap. But this is van life, folks. This is real van life. Living in a Ford Econoline 150. Working full time. I have all the amenities except a shower. It's the only thing I don't have in this van. I have fridge, freezer, a big battery bank, microwave, air fryer, stove. Got everything I need. Bathroom that I'm sitting on. Maybe not the bathroom that you enjoy, but I'm a hiker. I dig a hole. This is a luxury. So, all right, I'm probably just going to eat dinner and go to bed. And we'll see what happens. But I think that's probably much the end of the video. So, yeah, I'm packed in here. I don't like that at all. I like space. I like being away from people. I like people. Certain people. But being packed in like cattle at a place to park, that's no fun. But at least I get to sit outside. So, all right, as always, thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate it, and it helps the channel. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And in the morning, I'll show you how packed this is in the next video. See you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors.